Well, here we go again. Welcome back to the channel. My name is David Hughes Jr. and in today's video, we will be reacting to how much should men earn, man. This is a fresh and fit podcast reaction, man. So before we get into the video, make sure that you guys hit that like button. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I upload a video. Also, make sure you comment down in the comment section below so we can have further conversations, man. Thank you guys for all the love on the last video. Doing good. We're on our way to 1K. So like I said earlier, make sure you guys subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get right on into this video. So let's go.
We're gonna start here and work our way back that way. Standards of men. I guess we could start with how much they have to earn and how tall.
Interesting.
I would say like 5'7". Like I would want you to be minimum.
Wow.
All right.
Just because like I like looking up at you. I don't know.
How tall are you?
Better. I'm 5'2.5".
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's like standing right now.
Yeah.
All right. So and how much they have to earn for you?
I wouldn't even say like. I mean, I would prefer someone who doesn't work a 9 to 5. That's how I feel about the topic. Like,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Like, I'd rather you work for me. I just wouldn't want to my dad worked bell to bell every single day, like six or 5 days a week, and I just didn't like that. I would want someone like I could actually spend time with. Isn't like 9 to 5, 9 to 6. Like, I don't know.
So, entrepreneur?
Wait. We're going to talk about that just real quick before they get into it. Now, she says she wants somebody who doesn't work a 9 to 5. All right. And so with that being said, does she not realize people who don't work 9 to 5s who make a lot of money, they work even harder and potentially even longer than the ones who work a traditional 9 to 5. But, you know, I mean, plenty of people who make a lot of money, and she didn't say her number yet or whatever, but plenty of people who make a lot of money who people don't think about work a 9 to 5. There are plenty of doctors out here who work 9 to 5. They work in clinics, they work in offices and stuff like that. They work 9 to 5. They make plenty of money. You got therapists. You have a lot of people out there who make a lot of money just working 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And she says she wants somebody who she can spend time with. Does she not understand that the people she's gonna be looking for who do not work 9 to 5s are more than likely gonna be working extremely long hours? I'm talking about not 9 to 5. They're gonna be working as soon as they wake up. You know, businessmen, as soon as they wake up, I'm talking about 7 to sleep. That's how long they're going to be working. The only reason they're going to stop working is to eat. And then they're going to get right back to the grind, right back to the hustle. Because you don't get successful by working small hours and stuff like that, man. Expect the big people who work all these hours and stuff like that. They're the successful ones, man. The people working all these hours, they're the most successful. You know, once you make all that money and then you want to scale back, you can. However, when you first starting out, in order to get to that point where she wants, you know, a husband who probably worked 2 hours and then done for the rest of the day, or work just a couple of hours and then done, the person she's looking for more than likely is either gonna be some older guy who has already done, who has already been in his purpose for a while and can afford to do something like that. And those are the type of men who's not even gonna be wanting to marry somebody like you. No offense, but what I mean by that is they're not gonna be looking to settle down. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna be looking to settle down. All right. And then on the flip side, the ones who are on that track, on their hustle, working hours and hours and hours, she's not gonna be into, because they're not gonna have enough time for her. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Yeah.
The problem is, though,
See what Fresh guys say.
extra hard, so they work 80 hours.
But for less
Exactly.
time, though, than the 9 to 5. Like, for less amount of time.
I don't know what businesses you guys are running.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say this one thing. How is 40 hours less than 80? I mean, how is 80 hours less than 40? She said they work 80 hours, but it's less than 40. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The average entrepreneur works double what they work at a job, but they may not work 9 to 5. They may work
but like
7 to
you'd work
7.
like
7
at
to sleep.
home, or like you could work when you're on vacation. Like you
It's
could work
more
wherever
free.
you are.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the freedom.
Freedom.
In that. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
But you're still
Okay,
working.
but you're avoiding the most important question. How much do they have to earn?
How much?
Yeah, because women have standards here. You guys have brought up standards quite a bit here. So.
I would say like I want you to make like I would say at least 65,000 a year.
Okay.
Bare
At
minimum.
least.
Okay.
So fellas, 65K.
That's not politically correct.
I mean, like, obviously, like,
Politically
more
correct.
would be like great, but
Remember,
Give us what you want, though.
Now you're
You
Miami.
don't
now.
got to be politically correct.
So
What do you really
I
want,
know.
though?
I was like,
Yeah.
I mean,
See, all the girls looking at her like crazy, like 65K.
You're
is
gonna
nothing.
need some McDonald's tonight.
I would say, I mean, like 100,000. If you make that a year, like that's
Okay.
very that's
6
like,
figures.
comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Thank you for telling us the truth. Okay.
I'm fine with
Here you go.
65.
How tall? How much money do you have to earn, and what other standards do you have?
I would prefer 6 feet,
Uh huh.
Okay.
just because I'm super short.
Wait, how tall are you?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, she extra short though.
You're shorter than her, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, 6 feet.
I
in her?
lie. I lie.
God damn.
It's funny. I know somebody is acting like this. And so there are tall guys that want short girls, of course. But you do have to acknowledge the ideology of wanting something that you don't have, or wanting someone or wanting a characteristic that you don't have. And I feel like that's where a lot of people, not only women, but a lot of people get messed up in the dating world. They want something that they don't have or not trying to obtain. You want a rich man, but you're not even trying to get your own money up. You don't have any money to bring, but you want a rich man. You want a tall man, but genetically speaking, you only 4'11". Interesting. Let's keep going. I don't want to make this too long.
I on my driver's license.
I definitely did.
Miss Ma'am.
Okay, so
How much?
continuing on, we got to stay focused here. All
How
right, so 6 feet tall. How much do they have to earn for you?
Like 8 figures or more.
8 figures.
Figure
So,
nigga.
so wait. He's gotta make. So you're telling me he's got to make 7 figures? Is a millionaire? So you're
Please
saying he's
ask her
gotta
how
make
much
10
money she
for
makes.
you?
Yeah, I want a billionaire.
8 figure nigga.
If I can bring money home,
You gotta talk
I'm
to the
sorry.
mic though.
If I can bring money home, he has to bring money home.
Are you a millionaire yourself?
No, but my nigga should be.
Okay.
If I'm doing everything else,
Bruh, that don't make no that makes zero sense. And she's gonna wonder why years down the line she ain't got not a single person, because she's gonna bypass everybody who is not a billionaire. And how many people are billionaires in this world? Not only men, but just people in general. And not a whole lot. So at the end of the day, if you somebody, you got this kind of ideology, you got this kind of world of thinking, you living in Disney World, all right? That's first off. Second of all, you probably need to get off of that ride that you assume that you're on, because eventually the thrill of life is going to hit you right in the face and it's going to be called loneliness. All right, so let's continue.
then I'm pretty sure that.
8 figure nigga.
Okay. 8
8
figures, so they gotta make
figure
10 million at least.
nigga.
Okay, fair enough. What about you?
No cap slap.
Okay, so I'm
I
like
appreciate the
5'2",
honesty,
so
though,
I really
homie.
don't care if my guy is like 5'11" and up. That's cool. I don't really care. As long as his
5'11" and up. Okay.
yeah, as long as
5'11"
his morals
and up.
and his values is good, I don't really care.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, same thing with the money. Like, as long as he's a hustler, he's ambitious. I really don't care how much you make. Just make that money and just make sure you're supporting both of us, because I'm gonna do the same.
So no, hold on. It definitely does matter because you broke off some pretty serious relationships for the money. So we need to know the
No,
number.
it wasn't because of the money. It was more because
I don't know
just
the pre-story
made
behind that.
more and was supporting more.
Exactly.
So-
So money was a direct root
Okay,
of the
you're
problem.
right. You're right.
Called her out quick.
Yeah, we're not on this
Cut her
podcast,
out
man.
quick.
About the real. It's
We're
cool.
not about this politically correct BS. So
But,
how much do
like,
they have to earn for you, bare minimum, for you to take him seriously and not
I
break up
mean-
with him after a 5-year relationship?
Keep
I
it a
make
buck.
like $60K a year, so
Okay,
it
so
has
he's got to make at
at least
least
that.
6
You gotta
figures.
be even with me. If
Bare
anything, because
minimum.
at the end of the day, relationships are partnerships, and they should be equal, and
Okay.
we should be able to.
So
like,
you said earlier that you're happy with being single unless
absolutely.
the guy brings something to the table. So what would make you say, you know what, I'll date this guy seriously, I'll take him seriously?
if he makes me happy.
No,
Period.
from an earning standpoint, bare minimum.
He has to make equal to me.
Okay, so
Period.
you're okay with 60?
Yeah.
You'll marry a guy that makes 60.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, fair
He
enough.
just has to make me happy. That's all that's all that matters to me at the end of the day.
What if I'm a drug dealer?
That is like another story for another day, sir.
Oh, okay, all right. Cool. What about you?
I can respect that. 60. At least equal to
Yo.
yourself. I can respect that.
Please pay attention. Please pay
Take
attention.
attention.
Please pay attention. It is the question was, what are your standards of men earning potential, height, and something else? Because a lot of women brought up standards, and because you said, most guys aren't worthy. They're emotionally manipulative, which is what you said. So yeah, what standards would they have to have? Would you have on these men to be happy with them?
Honestly, I just want someone to return the energy I give them. Earning wise, as long as they have the same hustle or like the same ambition, like she said, to match mine, because I'm a very ambitious person and I have a lot of goals. I want to see that from my partner too. You know what I mean? And height, I don't know. As long as he's not shorter than me, I'm straight. Honestly, I like the vibes, not the outside. You know what I mean?
Very ambiguous answer, but okay, no worries. Let's continue.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Because you said as long as they match the energy with me or anything, we need more tangible numbers, like something
That's
more
very
tangible,
vague.
like,
Okay.
you know, because I get that, like that's the politically correct answer.
Yeah.
If you ask a girl, hey, what do you like in a guy? They're gonna tell you the pageant answers.
I feel like this next girl is not gonna give us politically correct because she's the one who says you said the 40-80 thing. Like,
Nice guy.
I want a nice guy that listens to me and I match my energy and
Good boy,
someone
good
I
boy.
can build with. You know, like, oh yeah, good boy. You know, what I'm saying? Like some BS like that. So, do you have anything else you want to add to that or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure knows what time it is. Oh shit.
Don't grill me, alright?
Yeah,
We're good.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say 6 foot.
the music.
Oh, not just me.
I can make a better impression of that. Anyways.
I got a better one. Stupid. Go ahead.
That's what you are if not about to stop talking.
Oh.
Thank you. So.
What? Hold on. Show the show.
Talked about this.
We're gonna have this battle.
Talked about this.
Rap battle.
We're gonna have this battle.
Rap battle.
Can I answer your
Alright, go ahead,
lovely
go
question?
ahead, go
Thank
ahead,
you.
go
You want to stay on topic, but look at you.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
I am. Okay, so 6 foot and between like 70 and 100K, like there.
6 figures. Okay.
Yeah, but or
Six
less,
figures.
but 70 and above. So I know that we're comfortable. We're okay.
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 And anything else?
No.
Taller than you?
Yeah, I'm really tall, so you gotta be taller than me.
How tall are you? Because
Taller?
people
I'm
ask.
5'9".
Oh.
I'm a giant. Y'all want some inches? Thank you. Y'all want
I thought her answer would be a little bit more
Bring some over here.
non-generic.
Okay. Miss Canada?
He has to be over 6'3", and financially it depends. If he's under 30, anywhere from 50 to 100K. If he's over 30, 300K.
And I thought,
Oh, whoa! See, I knew somebody was gonna give me a point of a point where I could come in and say something. I knew somebody was gonna give me something. I could tell that she has thought about this answer before she got on the show. And like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? The older men are not gonna be looking for somebody like her. So they're not gonna be looking for somebody like her at all. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, as men get older, they have a sense, especially somebody making that kind of money. You know, they may have her, but they gonna have her and somebody else, especially if they still solo. Now, if you find somebody who is married, who believes that having multiple women are bad business, you're not gonna get them anyway. You know what I'm saying? You might pull a Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? You might get a Bill Gates. I doubt it, but I'm just giving her areas of possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Anything's possible, but everything ain't probable. Okay. So with that being said, the delusion that this entire group of women, I mean, some of them gave us politically correct answer, but we already know the truth because of the way they looked at the first girl when she said 65K. They kind of like, wait a minute, 65K? Do you not know? Do you not know what 65K means? I mean, we eat at Wendy's every day. No, that ain't what that means. You know what I'm saying? You can flip and you can make 50K and you can turn that into way more money. But the reason why 50K don't look like, or 65K don't look like a lot to a lot of women is because of the fact they don't know how to manage money and they want their man to spend all their money on them instead of their man putting it in, investing it and flipping that money, turning $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 over the long term, compound interest, and making that into even more money. They want them to spend all the money on them and they Birkin bags and different things like that, and now they ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, if you manage your money correctly and you're making a decent enough income, you can turn that money into more money. It's possible for everybody, you know, so who is making like 50, 60, 70K. It's possible for those people to turn that into becoming a billionaire over time, becoming a millionaire over time by investing. Now you had to invest in the right stuff. You gotta have knowledge, you gotta have know-how. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I shouldn't say billionaire because I haven't done the math for that, but I've done the math for a millionaire. We can all become millionaires in the long term. Okay, we can all become millionaires in the long term and retire. You know, retire. I'm not planning on truly retiring. When I retire, I'm going into more business opportunities, stuff like that. I'm trying to open up businesses. I'm trying to learn new skills, trying to learn how to code, trying to have my Shopify business running straight. I'm trying to do a whole lot of different things, you know what I'm saying, to build myself. So I feel like that comes first before anything. But I just want to say that to say this. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter your situation or what anybody else puts on you. Now I'm talking to the guys. It doesn't matter what society puts on you, how much you make. Remember that as a man, you need to be stacking as much paper as you can, saving as much money you can, and don't be spending it on chicks like these. Don't be spending your money on chicks like these. You are only hurting your opportunities for growth over time. All right, we almost done. Let's get into the rest of this video.
And we're talking. Well, she's gonna say 10 million. You know, she said 300,000.
The delusion is real, man. Let's see the next two.
Doesn't matter.
Well, there's a significant difference.
Yeah, but you know, Canadian, preferably USD, but Canadian.
Okay, so we'll just say 300,000 US.
Cool.
You were the first one to mention standards, so let's.
Well, if we're talking about money and height, bare minimum 75 a year. Height 5'8" and up. As far as my other standards, substance. He has to have substance about him.
Can you
define substance, homie?
Like I can have a conversation with you. Like if you know me, I like to talk. I like to have debates. Like as far as like things going on in the world and stuff like that. And so if you're not like socially or politically aware, it's a no. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want?
You know what? I can respect that answer on her definition of substance, because you do want somebody who is going to challenge your intellect. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make you think about your next move. All right. And so you do want that. You don't want an aggressor, but you do want somebody who is going to make you think a little bit. You don't want a yes lady. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a yes lady or a yes man. Let's be honest. We don't want that entirely. Now, some people you may want somebody to, you know, put a collar on them and just walk around leash. But if that's you, then you do you. But at the same time, you do want somebody to challenge your intellect just a little bit, you know. A little bit.
Want to fight your man? That's great.
No, not a fight. No. But like talk about what's going on nowadays, and not just like sit there and stare.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that.
Fair enough.
Cool. I'm cool with that. I can get down with that. Like I said, you don't want an aggressor, but if y'all can talk back and forth about stuff.
And then as far as like income, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot it straight with like at least 100K. Or I mean, 100,000. Yeah, 100K. Brain fart. Anyway, whatever. And then as far as everything else, honestly, I like somebody that's like interesting, like somebody that they walk in a room and you just like notice them, not because they're like the prettiest or like the XYZ, like because they're interesting. Like maybe they wear something that you're like, what the fuck is that? Like I kind of want to be their friend. I don't know, yeah. And somebody that's outgoing, has style, you know, stuff like that matters. And somebody that I can like find a middle ground with, I guess. That's important.
Look, like I said in my other video, man, it's different down there in Miami. You know, I'm from Alabama. You know, things are a little different down there in Miami. You know, I make 50K. I'm living pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I make 50K in Cali. I'm broke. So I do have to take that into consideration. But at the same time, the men. Every time I watch this show, let me start like this. Every time I watch this show, and I listen to these women talk, the men that they're looking for are not the men who are looking for them. So they can continue to look, continue to wait, and then they get older and older and older. And over time, once the men that they're looking for want somebody, is not them, it's going to be somebody younger. Now they're too old to get the men that they're looking for. Or if they find some older guy, like I said earlier, like Bill Gates, who want a side chick, they can be a side chick. they can be side, but doing something like that, and it is not usually what most women want in the end game. A lot of women want to be married. A lot of women want these different things. But the delusion, that's the main thing. That's the delusion. But hey, At least they kept it a buck. We know the truth. At least they kept it a buck. But look, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for continuing to rock with me. We're on the way to 500, on the way to 1K, man. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this one. I gave you mine. Men, make sure you working your money. Don't be spending your money on chicks like these. Why? They're going to take all your paper, all your bread, and what you're going to be left with when they leave. And then go to the next guy with more money. You're going to be left with nothing. Hope y'all learned something. I'll see y'all in the next one. Continue to grind, also continue to shine. My name is David Hughes Jr. and I'm out.